All right, everybody. Hose, hose, hose. Merry Christmas. We're doing I suppose this is the annual toy chest video where we take all of the toy and toy related stuff, sealed by the way, sealed toy and toy related stuff, and we splay it all in one sitting. Okay, so we're starting with some toy related tapes, and with that, we're starting with the Transformers. The Transformers, the greatest cartoon of all time. No argument. Don't argue with me. It's the greatest cartoon of all time. And we have a big box VHS sealed. Look at that. Look at this beauty. Look at this beauty. Let's get a look at all four corners, or six corners, or six sides rather. But yeah, look at that. Look at the bottom. Take a look at the top. Oh, look at that gorgeous logo. Still looking good to this day. To this day. Oh, and sealed, and you have the watermark, IVE watermark, the distributor. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, beautiful IVE watermark right there. Ooh, so you know it's factory sealed. And there's something about that FHE logo when you pop that tape in, and then you hear the doo 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 doo. Oh, you know you was in for a good time. Yes, sir. So Divide and Conquer. This is the episode, I believe, where Prime he gets captured by the Decepticons and he gets chopped up. I remember his legs become alligator because they take his legs and they turn him into an alligator, and his arm with the gun still attached is uh it's like they hook it up to the top of a building and it's just shooting randomly. So the Autobots had to figure that little situation out. But oh, look at that! Still got the price sticker on it. Ooh, this thing is so beautiful. Yes, sir. Divide and Conquer. So I'd been buying tapes last year, and I'd actively been searching for at least a Transformers big box of one of the episodes. So very happy to have found this, but we don't just have one. We've got another. We've got another. Take a look at this. So this is uh, Heavy Metal War. Take a look at the sides on this. This is the Betamax version, which is fine with me. I just want a sealed tape. Look at that. So this is the first appearance of Devastator, and I remember when this aired. So the Transformers, back in the day when the Transformers first aired, they came on in syndication on Saturdays, well after the networks had their Saturday morning cartoons. Then this would come on one of the syndicated channels, probably like around 12 or 1 or something like that. And this episode I remember specifically because this aired, I want to say in December. This aired in December, and I had to turn this up. Watermark. Look at that watermark. You see that watermark right there? Factory sealed. Factory sealed. Ooh, baby. Factory sealed. But I remember because I had to turn this episode off halfway through because we had to go to my dad's Teamsters Union Christmas party. But that was a good time, and I was able to rewatch the episode and rerun, so not a big deal. But yeah, man, this one brings back a lot of memories. Look at that. Oh, look how gorgeous this art is. You take a look at the little cartoon or the little comic on the back. Look at that. Hell yeah. Ooh. Yeah. this. All right. We're not done with the toy related tapes. Okay, now this is something I didn't even know existed. This is a tape I didn't even know existed. So we've got Mask. Take a look at that. Now this is interesting to me because, um, like I said, I didn't even know these tapes existed. Kitty O Video, I guess, put this out, and I forget which episode this is, but so this is a Betamax version. Again, I don't care. It's just as long as it's sealed, or just as long as I can have the tape. And we have factory sealed. Take a look at the sides there. And I didn't even know they put out Mask home videotapes. You know what I'm saying? I should have known, but I just never noticed at that time in the 80s. You know what I mean? And this, I don't know what it is. Like seeing this here, this is looking really generic. It's looking, and this Kitty O Video is making this kind of look kind of bootleg, but I guess this is an official release, and you can take a look at the little info at the bottom there. So yeah, I just thought this was really cool, and I had never seen anything like this before. Before I had actually come across it and bought it. But yeah, man, Mask. We got Mask, one of my favorite toy lines, on tape. Yes, sir. It's looking really beautiful. And this, I guess you can consider this a big box. It's kind of thin looking, isn't it? But that doesn't matter. But we got Mask. And we have another tape. Take a look at this. We've got Masters of the Universe. Let's see if we can we zoom in on this? Can we? Okay, that looks good. Masters of the Universe. And what I like about this is a clamshell Betamax. Clamshell Betamax with the RCA home video logo on the back. So you know it's really factory sealed there. But look at that. This thing is really good looking. You can tell this thing has been in somebody's garage. You can see like all the little dirt and stuff that got trapped in there, but that's fine. That's fine. Just give me a factory sealed tape. And this thing was cheap enough, so not a big deal. I'm very happy to have a sealed Masters of the Universe tape. Hold on a second. I got to put these Transformers tapes back in my little protective plastic here. Hold on. Safety first. Safety first. Oh, and I totally forgot to mention, we're going to be doing an unpackaging. I got something in the mail, so we'll be opening that. Hopefully it won't be so cringe that I won't have to reshoot it. I can just do it all in one swoop. But yeah, look at that. Beauty. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. What's next? We got another toy-related tape. So I collected these throughout the year. Look at that. Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future. What you know about that, player? What you know about that? Okay, so for those that don't know, Captain Power and the Soldiers of the Future, it was a live action show that came on Saturdays in syndication. In 1987, the show was so expensive to produce it only lasted a single season, but that season was memorable, and we got a factory sealed tape with the high top video watermark on the front. And take a look. And what was cool about Captain Power, for those that don't know, the toys. Okay, so right here, the PowerJet XT7, you can shoot it at the TV, and the TV had like these special type of lights. Well, rather the I guess the technology at the time, it produced this special type of light from the TV that would interact with the toy, and like the toy would kind of like break apart or something like that, like as if it were hit. But yeah, man, this was a cool ass show. This was an extremely cool show. I would recommend you YouTube this if you haven't watched it. This is an extremely cool show, but very expensive to produce. And yeah, very happy to have this. And you know what? Let's throw these in as well. Let's talk about this. So we've got Super Mario Brothers show. Does anybody remember this? So this was from the this was late 80's, I believe. So we've got a sealed copy of one of the episodes on tape. And what's cool is that it's got the cool little promo sticker still on it. Factory sealed. That's how we do it. We like popping tags over here. Mario's Magic Carpet. And the episodes would kind of be buttressed with the real life Mario, who was played by Captain Lou Albano from WWF. And Luigi, real life Luigi, or live action Luigi. I forget who the actor is, but yeah. I think this is I got this. This was cheap enough as well. I figured let's go ahead and pick this up. And last but not least with the tapes, I figured let's throw this in. It's a cartoon. Why not? This isn't the 80's. This is more late 90's, but it's all good. It is all good. So we've got the Superman or Batman Superman movie from 1997. Probably one of my favorite animated features. So this is the first meeting of the animated or Batman the animated series and Superman the animated series. This is their first meeting, and the very first release of this came out in 1998, and it was a white clamshell. Now that version is readily available, but I like this one. This came out in 2000. This version here came out. This slipcase came out in 2001, and it's got the It's got the Warner Brothers watermark on the bottom, and this one, even an open copy seems to be pretty tough to find. So to find one sealed like this seems like a big deal. I don't know. You have the promo sticker right there. But yeah, this is probably the best meeting of Batman and Superman on screen. And that includes that Zack Snyder movie. All right. Now, let's get into some toy shit. Shall we? I want to start with this. This is something I want to get out of the way. I want to show this thing. Oh my gosh, this thing is so freaking cumbersome. I can't even. This is so difficult to even deal with, but I want to show it. Okay. Look at that. Boom. Look at that. Look at all that. Look at all that space that this toy is taking up. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. So what the hell is this? We gotta peel back the layers, peel back the layers. Oh, still can't get it all in there. Damn it. Look at that. Look at this. Okay, so this is the G.I. Joe train set. Oh my gosh, this is a mess. Look at that. G.I. Joe train set. Look at that. I want to get this thing. Okay, this is just off. This is making me crazy right now. Hold on. Okay, hold on. this back. It's making me nuts. What? How's that look? You know what? Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. But what I like about this is that it's still factory sealed. G.I. Joe electric train set. Look at that. And luckily, this came in a plastic case. That's how the seller had sent it. Thank God for that, so it can be protected even more. But like when I bought it, because I got it off of eBay, right? Look at that. Still sealed up. Plastic on it and everything. Let's take a look. Do you see me in the background? But yeah, look at that. Still sealed up. Hey, I'm looking hella bummy right now. Don't you mind me. Woo! You can't be looking at me. I'm looking. If I wasn't in the house, I'd be looking homeless. But yeah. Okay, so when I bought this off of eBay, I was just like, why not? I knew it'd be big, but I should have realized it's a freaking train set. So there would be some metal in this. So you got the whatever controls the actual train, that would be pretty heavy. And then you got the tracks with metal in it, that would be heavy. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't click. But yeah, I'm sorry for not getting all of this in here. But yeah, G.I. Joe train set, sealed. This is from 1983. Let's get a close up. Let's get a look. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Train set. Now let's get a look. Man, the glare monster is strong, but that's because this thing is in this little plastic, hard plastic sleeve, so I'm not gonna bother taking it out. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, I want to get done with this. I want to get this thing out of my frame, put this thing up, and probably never talk about it again. How about that? What say you? What say you? All right. Now, let's do an unpackaging. Let's do an unpackaging, shall we? Look at this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Hopefully, ooh. Let's do this. So we got this in the mail last week. Do I want to keep this? No, actually I can't, because it's just too much tape over this thing. Because I want to repurpose the bag, but it's just not possible. All right. Is everything in frame? What's going on? What do we have? I'm so excited. I don't know. There's a hair that's freaking me out. There's a hair on the box. See that? But be careful. Be careful. Don't mess nothing up. Don't mess nothing up. Don't mess nothing up. All right. What do we have? Oh, wow. Okay. This thing was packaged very well. Packaged extremely well. And what do we have? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. We've got... Oh, my gosh. Oh, God. Why do they have to tape this thing like this? Listen, when you're packaging, cut down on the tape, okay? Tape is not your friend when it comes to packaging. Oh! Look at that. We got ourselves Lieutenant Falcon. Look at that beauty. I don't know why I was after this. I just was. Because I'm more into the earlier Joes, and this is from 1987, so this is it's slightly a little bit later in the line, but I still wanted this figure, and I think I got it for a pretty decent price, so I'm just like, okay, fine. But yeah, okay, I tell you what, I had seen this at a toy show. I'd seen Lieutenant Falcon at a toy show. I think it was like a couple years ago. Passed it up, and then I saw the price on it just kind of increase. So I'm just like, damn it, I guess I should have bought it. But this one came around, and the condition on it is just right. You got the beautiful, beautiful Toys R Us sticker. How much was this thing selling for back in 1987? $3 freaking dollars. Holy crap. That's definitely not what I paid for it, but Lieutenant Falcon, Duke's half brother. So let's see. So I guess Duke's mom moved from St. Louis to Fayetteville with Duke, and then she met Falcon's father or some shit like that. God, this thing looks cool, man. If I ever run into Don Johnson, I'll have him sign this. Lieutenant Falcon from G.I. Joe the movie fame. Yeah. Hell yeah. Very happy to have Lieutenant Falcon. All right. What's next? What are we doing next? Let's do some more G.I. Joe. Let's do some more G.I. Joe since we're on the G.I. Joe train. No pun intended. Look at this. Look at this beautiful sealed G.I. Joe vehicle with the freaking action figure. I want to bring this down just a little bit. Just so I don't want to distort the view on this at all. Look at that. We got Wolverine with Covergirl. Legitimately one of my favorite vehicles. Legitimately one of my favorite figures. Look at that. Beautiful sealed. Sealed. Do you hear me? Sealed. Sealed on both ends. Covergirl. So this thing was selling for $11 back in 1983. Woo! Make America the 80s again, shall we? Can we do that? Can we make America the 80s again? All right, look at the front, sides, bottom, top. Look at that. Look at that. And look at the back. Hell yeah. Nothing more really to say about it, but I'm just glad to have it. Look at that. Covergirl. What's her name? Courtney Krieger. Yes, sir. One of my favorites, and I have it. Yes. I can stay staring at this thing all day. All right, we're gonna stay with a couple more G.I. Joes. We're gonna stay with G.I. Joe, and we have a couple more pieces here. And we have the Baroness. Look at that. We got the Baroness, the fan favorite character. We have her action figure right here. And it's in a beautiful star case, which I don't feel like taking out. Taking the Baroness out of Peach file card, if you don't mind. Peach file card, if you're nasty. Look at that. Beautiful. And I believe this is the last G.I. Joe piece I wanted to show. Duke. Freaking Duke. Now, this one is probably my favorite of the GI Joes. My favorite GI Joe figure. There was just something about having a Duke figure that just felt, it just felt right. You know what I'm saying? Loved Duke probably more than any other figure. And on top of that, it's a triple win. I forget what the game was, but here's the little game certificate. So it was what was it, like a scratch off? I forget specifically, but so sold for $3.99 back in 19. I think this came out in 85. This is like a later release, but still. Peach file card. And what's going on here? I was trying to read what was going on right there. I believe that was the rules for the game. Yeah. Okay. All right. So take a look at the date here. 1985. Yeah. So, but still, peach file card if you're nasty. And I'm really happy with this, though. I'm very happy with this. Yeah, got Duke. What's happening? What's good, player? Yeah. All right. What are we doing next? Let's do some. Oh, let's do this one right here. Let's do this one. Now, I picked this up. Now, this is something that I had never shown off in a video. So we've got Magnum PI Rough Riders. This thing is really tough to find. I came across this at a toy show about a few months ago, and I had never shown it off before now. This thing is so freaking cool to me. And because I did like an eBay search, and there are just no, especially sealed like this, I just didn't see any sealed Rough Riders Magnum PI cars. So you can take a look at the back. Rough Riders. So this came out in 1982. But yeah, man, this thing is really difficult to find. This thing looks cool as hell. Look at that. I want to say I had this back in the day. You can see the big wheels on it. LJ, what is this? Yeah, LJN. I don't know why I'm expecting to see a website right there. My brain is trained, y'all. Damn it. But yeah, man, Magnum PI Rough Rider. Yes, sir. That's looking beautiful. All right, what's next? Let's do this. Let's do this one. Okay, so back in 2020, I had done a unboxing video for this figure here. So this is Spiral Zone Dirk Courage. Let's move this back a little bit. Let's get some more light on this if possible. But I saw this one and I figured this thing is in really nice shape, and I'm talking really nice shape. I wish there was just a little bit better light going on so we could take a look inside. But let's get close. But what I like about this is that it still has the hang tab on the back, and the hang tab is unpunched. That's what I appreciate about this. So if you can, go back and watch my unboxing video for Dirk Courage. All right. But yeah, this is, again, I would say Duke and Dirk Courage are probably my two favorite figures. Yeah, they look related. I'm just saying, they look related. But have you met your long lost brother there? Falcone. Oh shoot, we got a triplet of brothers going on here. We got I'm playing around. Don't mind me. But yeah. Dirk Courage. Love Spiral. Spiral Zone is easily, so you got like the holy trinity of Transformers, GI Joe, and Masters of the Universe. But then this is like my favorite toy line after that. You know what I'm saying? But love Spiral Zone. Got Dirk Courage. Look at that. All right, what are we doing next? I tell you what. So my favorite toy line after Transformers, GI Joe, and Masters of the Universe is Spiral Zone and Mask. My mask. Mask. Hold on a second. Let me get Dirk Courage back in his protective plastic. Hold on. Safety first. Hold on, yo. Hold on. Let me get him taped up. Hold on. I don't want nothing happening. Hold on. Okay. So we've got Piranha with Sly. Is this Slyrax? Yeah, Slyrax. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at this. Very happy to have this. It's factory sealed, of course. Now, this thing is torn right there, but that doesn't mean anything to me. I just want something that's factory sealed. But yeah, Slyrax and Piranha. This is something I never had, and I'm very excited to have. You dig? And speaking of more mask, we've got Condor with Brad Turner. Now, this is something I already have, but I wanted another one. And I thought for the price, this thing was pretty on point for the condition. So I have another Condor. Look at that. Look at this beauty. Hell yeah. Sealed. That's how we do it. That's the only way I know how to do it. Sealed. All right. Damn, this video is going long enough. So we gotta get to the Transformers. And let's start with damn. We're gonna do this one right here. Let's do this guy. Ooh, look at that. So we've got a sealed Transformers Ironhide. Ironhide, look at you. Sealed on both sides, if you don't mind. Look at that. Tape. Got the tape. Hell, even if the tape broke, it wouldn't even matter because the figure is on a sealed card, is on a sealed blister on a card. So it's all good either way. Either way. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful. And now I came across this and I saw it immediately. I was just like, okay, we got to have it. Because this is because this is just a fan favorite. Honestly, everything is my favorite. Don't mind what I'm saying, but this is just one of my favorite characters from the Transformers TV show. And like when I saw it, I'm just like, oh crap. And on top of that, it's a series 1 figure. You know what I'm saying? We had to have it. And in honor of Ironhide, I am going to recite every line I'm going to recite every one of Ironhide's lines from the Transformers the movie. Okay. Here we go. Every time I look into a monitor prime, my circuit sizzle. When are we gonna start busting Deceptichops? But Prime, your days are numbered now, Decepticreeps. No! And scenes. There we have it. But yeah, look at that. Ironhide. Fan favorite. Very happy to have Ironhide. All right, now we're going to do something. This is very, very, very special to me. And I don't even know how to start, so we're just going to jump right into it. Look at that. Let's do the Technobots. We're doing the Technobots. Scattershot. Again, I wish it was a little bit better light so we can look inside, but that's okay. That's okay. So we've got Scattershot. We've got, what is this? Strafe. Scattershot. Strafe. What else? We've got Afterburner. Ooh, let's pull this back a little bit. Pull this back, pull this back, pull this back, pull this back, pull this back. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We've got Lightspeed. Lightspeed. And we've got Nose Cone. Okay, so why this means so much to me is because when I was a kid, this was the only combiner robot where I had all of the figures. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I would have, like, a couple of Constructicons, but I never had all the robots to make Devastator. I would have I would have a couple of Combaticons, but not enough to form. Oh crap! What was who were the Combaticons? Menasor. You know what I mean? So when I was a kid, this was the robot where I had all of the other robots to form Computron. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, look at this. Look at this beautiful. Beautiful. So we got the entire Technobots set. 1987. Look at that. Hell yes. Hells yes. Can we get some, can we look inside of here? My mother, she used to own a dry cleaners back in the 80s and 90s. And I remember leaving my Scattershot like behind the counter. And every time I go there, I just play with it. So yeah, look at that. Scattershot. All of the Technobots to form Computron. Hell yeah. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. And how did I forget? I guess I'll show this off. I picked this up this year. The Transformers card game from Warren. Last but not least. All right. So that is my toy chest video. It's going on long enough, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully, we'll see you next year with some cool finds. And talk to you soon. All right, bye. Oh, and hose, everybody.